Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am going to go ahead and talk about the different types of nail polishes and what you would expect when you use them for water marbling. So this video, I am going to be mainly just talking, and of course I am going to be showing you the nail polishes, so I hope it won't be too boring for you guys. I will also go ahead and put the names of the nail polishes that I'm talking about on the screen, so it will be very easy for you guys to follow. For the first category, I would like to talk about cream polishes, and this type of polish is very good for water marbling, and I highly recommend it for beginners. So the first three swatches, 1, 2, 3, you see here, they're all cream polishes. So as you can see, they're pretty opaque and they have a very rich pigment. There's no shimmer and there's no glitter. The first polish is this pure ice polish, and this is actually only one coat. As you can see, this is a fairly light polish, but it does have very good coverage. Cream polishes that are opaque in one coat is very good for water marbling. The second polish is definitely a one coater. As you can see, this very opaque, highly pigmented color with only one coat, and this type of polish is perfect for water marbling, especially when it's new, so it's not so thick. The second category I would like to talk about is sheer polishes. So these polishes actually look pretty opaque in the bottle. As you can see, this is number 4, and this is what the polish looks like. It's very dark blue. However, it is kind of sheer, so on the swatch here you can kind of see through to the white. This is a very thick one coater. These type of polishes do work for water marbling. However, on the nail, it's really not going to show too much of the color. It might just show up as like a very light blue tinge. So that's something you want to keep in mind, and sometimes you have to use a white base coat to really bring out the color. However, I always recommend using a white base coat for your water marbling because that just makes the color look more rich. And since we're talking about sheer polishes, I just want to mention that sheer polishes does have their uses for water marbling. I have this one sheer polish. As you can see, this is a French manicure polish from Orly, and this one is a light pink color in the bottle. However, when I use it for water marbling, it is a very sheer pink, and it almost looks translucent, which is perfect for some designs. And now you might want to ask, why not use a clear polish? Well, my experience has been that clear polishes don't really work too well for water marbling, and when you actually do some designs, it tends to kind of break up the other color that you're using. So it's really not that easy to use. That's why I always recommend using a French manicure nail polish like this one I have right here from Orly to do your see-through designs. For the next category, I have this number 5 swatch for you, and this one is actually a neon polish, so it has a matte finish, and a lot of neon polishes have matte finishes. And I just want to tell you, my experience is that they do spread in the water, however they dry really fast, so I usually don't use neon polishes for water marbling. The next category is metallic. I have a silver metallic polish swatch for you here, and my experience is that some of the metallic polishes work fine, but others don't, so you just really have to try it out. And the one that I swatch is this polish from Pure Ice, and it works really well in the water. However, I have another metallic polish, and this one is from Sally Hansen Extreme Wear line. And generally, Sally Hansen polishes, especially the Extreme Wear line, works really well for water marbling. However, this polish don't really work that well, and the way it spreads, it's really not ideal for water marbling. So you just have to really try it out. And I do have ways to incorporate polishes that normally don't work in water marbling. You can still incorporate them. So I will go ahead and put an annotation, and I will also link that video down below in the description box for you. For the next category, I would like to talk about holographic polishes, and I have that one swatch for you, and this is number 7, And the holographic polishes have either a linear holo or a more scattered holo. This one I have here is a linear holo from Color Club, and Color Club actually released a series of holographic polishes, and they work really well in the water, and they just make the design look a little bit different because of the linear holo. So I highly recommend trying out the holographic polishes in your water marbling. And of course, I have a video where I used a holographic polish for water marbling. Number 8 is duochrome. So this kind of polish sort of have two different colors, as you can see in the bottle. This one looks both purple and also blue, and this kind of polishes do work in the water, but I don't have a video yet on using this kind of polish, but I will soon probably do a video where I use this kind of polish because the effect is really cool. The next one is texture polishes. So when these polishes dry, they sort of have a gritty texture, and I have this one right here, which is a lot of different color glitters and micro glitters in a pink tinted base. And this kind of polish also works in a water marble, but I would say that if you don't do a design, it would be better, because this kind of polishes, they dry really fast in the water, so you might not have a chance to do a design, and it would already be dry after you drop in all your polishes. So they kind of work like glitter polishes, which I will be talking about next. Number 10 and number 11 are both glitter polishes. As you can see, number 10 is in a completely clear base, and number 11 has a pink tinge. However, when you drop it in the water, and because the way it spreads, the pink tinge will not generally show up when you dip in your nails. So it kind of works like, think about it as it doesn't have a tinge. And I do have a video where I use a glitter polish to do a water marble design, and my recommendation is that you don't draw any design because it just looks better that way. And if you watch that video, you will probably understand why. And because the pink tinge will not show up on your nails, it's really good to use a color base coat, so it will really pop out the glitter. The last category I want to tell you is number 12, and as you can see, it did not really show up on my swatch, and that's because it's a crackle polish. Crackle polishes generally do not work in the water. I actually only have one crackle polish, and I don't really like it. I don't like to use it anyways for a regular manicure, and I tried to use it in water marbling and it did not work. And I'm so glad that that trend is over and there are not a lot of crackle polishes anymore on the market, because I really didn't like them to start with and it didn't work in the water for me. So I'm really happy that I only have one bottle. That is my suggestions and my advice on the type of polishes and what you would expect when you try to use them for water marbling. I hope this video is helpful for you. Again, check out the links down in the description box if you want to watch any of those water marble videos of mine. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.